I just remember getting the call like, hey, your dad is in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what the fuck? And that's when we found out that he had the heart attack.
What's up, guys? Brand new song, brand new music video, A Cup of Song. Check it out right here. Also, too, thedunce.com on the way, where we're going to have uncensored episodes of the Stool podcast, along with the Stool After Dark. You know what that is? It's where we do unsavory things with each other. Discounts on merch. By being a subscriber, about 16 cents a day. 16 cents a day will get you ridiculous discounts on our merch. Also, too, we're going to have a bunch of new music content that's unavailable to anyone but our subscribers, about $5 a month. So, without further ado, check this shit out.
What's crazy about my dad's first record is during that time, he was living in Huntington Beach, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he named the record... what was the name of the third record? Because there was Perseverance, there was Red Riff Master,
and the third one is Bypass Shuffle.
And what's crazy about Bypass Shuffle, from my perspective, is the fact that that's the first time I really got to see how many people love my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Because the story of Bypass Shuffle is the fact that, like, he was a heavy smoker. He was not in the best of health. He was a heavy drinker. And
yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that here.
His neighbor, cause he used to live on his boat, you know, and, but he was the harbor master. So it's like the landlord, but for like, boats, you know, boat slips.
Right.
The marina.
Okay.
So,
you're right.
yeah.
Right.
So one of his neighbors just so happened to be at the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Because not everybody lives at the boat, you know, everybody has their boat slipped in there, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of his neighbors ended up finding him on the dock, and he had like a massive heart attack.
Oh, wow.
And I just remember getting the call like, hey, your dad is in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what the fuck? And that's when we found out that he had the heart attack. It wasn't a normal heart attack. Pretty much like
I don't do anything normal.
Yeah.
Go for the top.
I was literally about to say, so you almost died of being cool?
Yeah. You know, he was so
big
cool.
or go home, right?
Yeah. Literally,
He committed to being a badass is all I'm hearing.
every one of his arteries was blocked.
That's crazy.
So his heart was like, yeah, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
You know, and so his neighbor found him. At the time, I remember my dad always saying like, well, I don't have money for that. I don't have money for that. But he ended up in one of the best hospitals for hearts in Southern California, Hoag Hospital.
Yeah.
You know, so, and that was paid for by one of his neighbors.
Crazy.
You know, so that's just
30 days later. I came out playing my horn.
Yeah.
Nice.
30 days in the hospital, full open heart surgery,
Man.
everything. Like they reconstructed his entire heart, you know?
That's crazy.
And so that's why I think it's really cool, the fact that his next record was Bypass Shuffle.
Ah.
So it's a reference to your whole...
To the surgery.
Yeah.
And so the way that came about is after surgery, after I get out, the band said, come on, we got to get back together. And I could barely breathe, let alone play my horn, right?
Right.
But anyway, just kept working at it. And Tom Kubis, who's a really good friend of mine, who's an arranger. The guy is phenomenal, lives in Huntington Beach. And so I commissioned him to create this album for us.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's all original charts.
Okay.
And he gave us the copyright to it as a gift to surviving. And, you know, if you read the Inside Jacket story, it explains everything. But the theme song of Bypass Shuffle, when you get through it, through the center, about halfway through, you can hear the thump, thump, thump.
Mm-hmm.
And that's simulating my heart getting started again.
That's great.
Yeah, so there's like a breakdown in that song.
Dope as fuck, dude.
That's honestly one of the coolest like inspirations for
cool. So like it's like
writing a passage I've ever heard. Yeah,
exactly. It's the drum breakdown and like the fucking drum solo part, and then you hear like it strikes, and every strike is dun 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 dun. You know, and
That's
it's like
freaking sick.
That's them zapping him back to fucking life.
Right. Talk about writing from your heart.
Oh, hey.
Hey, let's play that. Is it the song
Yeah.
Bypass Shuffle?
It is Bypass Shuffle.
Let's
Bypass
go.
Shuffle.
So
I wanna hear this.
Meg, if you go to your Spotify, you'll see it there. You fucking bitch.
I'm honestly, I'm being nice to Mike today. He volunteered his time.
I know. Thank you, dude.
Sweetheart.
He said, "I'll do it. I'll do it, guys."
Thank you. You fucking bitch. No.
That's not nice. Fucking bitch.
It's like we're required to do it. It's
I
like
know,
part of the
it's
thing
we
we
can't
do.
help it.
But
That's
you know,
part of it.
Santa's not going to bring you anything.
Oh,
Yeah, because he's also a
It
fucking
hasn't brought
bitch.
me much for a long time. Let's say that.
He's in our presence right now. We have to be nice.
So yeah, Tom Kubis is like he arranges charts for Disney.
He does all the arrangements for Disney.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he arranged
Holy
this.
Shit.
Yeah.
He arranged the whole album.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
How
it's
long
all-
is the album?
Sorry?
How long is the album? How long does it run?
It's about an hour.
Yeah.
We got time. We can run it all the way
Run
through.
some stuff, man.
No,
Run some
run it all
stuff.
the way through. Beginning to end.
I say go for it. We'll marathon this motherfucker.
This is so cool.
And this is all recorded live.
Right.
Yep.
This isn't like
there's no way to do it
individual
not,
tracks.
It's all literally one
This
take.
is all one take.
Yep.
Wow.
Most bands will, they take 15 takes and then take 8 months to edit it.
No, this is all
I
fucking
don't
live,
believe
dude.
that.
You guys just do it all the way through.
Do it, record it, put it in the can, let's go.
Wow.
Put it on
And
the
then
shelf.
do you guys
And
like,
we
when-
suck.
Well, right, no, absolutely. I don't even claim to be a musician when it comes to stuff like this. But when it comes to like playing stuff live, right? If like you have like set up a show or whatever, how do you choose music? Like do you have like
So
specific?
it depends on the audience or where we're playing, right? If it's a senior center, right, you're going to play all the old standard dance music, right?
Okay.
That they're going to remember. And it's really funny because we've been playing, I remember this one guy, he's like in his 90s. The dude he was in a walker, couldn't even barely stand up. And we started playing this, a true story. That dude got up off his walker and went and danced the whole chart just like he was 20 years old.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
was
Hell
cool.
yeah.
That was really
Honestly,
cool.
you know what you witnessed is a man who's been lying to his family about how lazy he is. He's literally just like, you know what? No one's looking right now.
I can't
I'm gonna go
to
cut a
work.
rug.
I can't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
That's a workers' comp thing right there. He's been trying to fucking drag out for 60 years.
Oh, you take out the trash. I can't do it.
I can't do it.
But what you did it, you unlocked that secret for
That's
him.
right.
Just no one was around. It was like,
Yeah.
all right, cool. Santa's not looking. He's playing right now. So
Where's this part that you were talking about? When does it come up?
It's gonna be like, what's the time marker right
I'm
now?
very curious to hear what this sounds like.
It's going to be, I think,
It's at
right,
like
right after
4.
the sax solo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
let that ride,
It
man.
sounds awesome. Just makes me want to sound.
Immediately, this makes me just feel classier. If this is what's playing at my house when a woman shows up, like she's like, this guy has an intellect on him. You know?
He's like, wow, I don't know what intellect means, but that sounds smart.
I'm expecting to hear the old champagne glass.
I think I need some wine right now.
Right.
Maybe
It's
maybe an
it's-
old fashioned.
Dude, it's wild because like all the things that I've been able to do in my life because of my dad, like the first time I ever went to Catalina Island, I remember I cut my thumb on his razor blade because I was like, how does this cut my dad's beard? And I pressed a little too hard.
Wait,
and
was this a straight razor?
no, it was one of the big first like
The
single
metal
razors.
bits. The metal
one,
bits.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was before they had 2 blades.
Yeah.
Now they got 3.
No, I think they're up to 17.
They got a lot.
Have you heard of Gillette? I mean, they're flying on all
It's
cylinders.
$55 for one cartridge,
It's stupid.
and they lock them up.
So stupid how
But
much
no,
they are.
I remember I filleted my thumb, and I was like, "Oh shit!" It just would not stop bleeding. He's calling me for dinner, like, "Pierre, where the fuck are you at?" And I was like, "I cut my thumb," and he's like, "God damn it!" The next day, this is it right here.
Oh, here we go.
yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You got to back it up a little bit.
Rewind.
Yeah, we
Rewind
got-
here.
Rewind, be kind.
That's a great movie, dude. With Mos Def and Jack
Yeah.
Black.
There you go. Shout out Mos Def.
Shout out Mos Def. And Thomas.
And
Thomas.
and this
I know it's your name. I know what your name really is, buddy. And that's him getting Zach
and then coming
Zach
back to life.
back to life.
Wow, that's cool. That's such a cool depiction of reality for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You know?
And it just shows you too how much you could tell story without lyrics and things like that
Yeah.
with your music, you know?
Yep.
But what's crazy is, had he not spoken to that, nobody would ever know that.
Right. Nobody
know?
would know that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So-
Because I would have just went over that part like, oh, this is cool. I like this.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have know the background behind it, like the what
Behind the
inspired
story.
it. Yeah. That's
Behind
that's
the music,
great.
so to
Be-
speak.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
and the weird thing was being in the hospital and during the surgery. I mean, literally the true story, believe it or not. I was up here watching the surgeons fix me up. True
right.
story.
Mhm.
I went down the light tunnel
Mhm.
and it got to the end. And they said, turn around and go back. It's not time.
It's not your time yet.
I swear to God.
That's
You know,
crazy.
it's-
Yeah. I believe that. I believe that. I've heard tons of stories of that same thing where it's you think it's your time, but it's really not. And you get a glimpse, you get a little glimpse of yourself outside of your body,
Yeah.
that out of body experience. So like you were your spirit watching. That's crazy.
Yeah. I was like
That's-
telling the surgeon, no, a little more to the left.
Yeah. They should
He's
get it
literally
right.
being incredibly critical.
Yeah.
He's like, you're fucking it all up, man.
Here, let me grab your
Come
fucking
on.
hand, dude. He's like, why does my hand not work? And my dad's just like, you're gonna fuck it up.
I'm losing so much blood. What is this guy doing?
All the nurses think he's getting the yips.
That's crazy. Well, that's really cool. That's a cool.
Now that's one of the, I would say that's one of the, to me, we talk about this shit all the time, Mick, talk about the purpose of writing music. What's the purpose of it? To me, I love writing music that expresses sentiment versus the music that's like got this commercial purpose to it. You know what I mean? Whether you want to make it for like in the background of a movie or a commercial or whatever, I think the reason music actually exists is for stuff like that, dude. Is to express sentiments like that. I think that's where it is. It might be lost on our current generation just because there's such oversaturation and so much music going around.
Yeah.
But there's a value to a piece of music that's the inspiration behind it. There's a different inherent intrinsic value to that, to me. You know what I mean? Artistically, like it'll sit special in my head now. You know what I mean? Just now knowing that story, listening back to that whole record, when I hear that part, it'll stick out and I'll be like, oh, this is the part where he's literally explaining how he fucking died. You know what I mean? That's important.
that's
Well,
like
and then
nuts.
you have the other track, 6 Foot Shark.
Oh, yeah. 6 Foot Shark's cool.